Hello and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space, or as I've been calling it this week, Chaos Central. I'm cleaning out my creative space, the half of the home office that my husband uses, and just glad you can't see behind me or to the sides because, yes, it is a mess. But work is in progress and progress is being made, and I'm just gonna keep telling myself that. So, anyway, to the matter at hand today, which is Roxy Creations' weekly challenge for week 46. Rachel did another series of pockets, and so I'm going to attempt to do pockets this time, but I wanted to show you the pockets that I did last time because I actually got them, let's see, I don't even think I got them decorated with you guys last time, so let me move my bits for the new week over to the side a little bit so it's not quite so messy underneath. But here's the little wine bag that I converted into a stuffed pocket. So I put just some little die cuts on the pockets to dress them up a little bit, and then I added some little bits and bobs. I put a piece of plain-ish scrapbook paper on the back, and then here's this little tuck. I want to remind myself that that's there so I can use it. But I've put all kinds of fun little real and faux ephemera in here for that. So that's that one. So that'll be a nice little piece of happy mail. Here's the bigger one that I did. Let's see, in my pocket still. Well, I didn't ever clamp that down, so I still have to go back and do that. But anyway, I did basically the same thing for this one. I still left it plain on the back. I don't know if I'll put a note on the back or what. Haven't decided yet. So I put some stickers and I decorated the pockets the same way, although I did do thumb holes on this one. And then I changed the way I did the pocket on this one. On this one, I used the front pocket for ephemera, and then the back pocket, I was going to make a little journal to go inside. I haven't gotten it done yet, but during the big clean out, I found this nice little journal with not real thick paper, but it might be okay for a little bit of collaging, and it fits very nicely right in that back pocket. I'll put this back here just in case I end up with some free time and actually get to make the one I was going to make. But I put a few things in this one. A guest check. I think that's an envelope that's a first day issue envelope. Piece of flower book page. Stamps, stickers, various and sundry little things that will be fun, hopefully fun for the person who receives this to create with. So this is a nice little, gift. So for happy mail. This one I did change the way I had done the pockets. I glued the front shut and then just left the back part open. And then I folded the piece of paper inside to strengthen the top of the back pocket. See if you can see it. Yeah, so that makes it let me see, does that show up well? Ish, shows up well-ish, but that makes it a little bit more sturdy, so that's a little bit different than the way I had told you I was going to do it last time. Stick this little thing back in here. Okay, with these. Let's set these over to the side, and hopefully I'll remember where I put them. Then let's get going on these envelopes, because Rachel did a bunch. I am not going to promise to do as many as she did. I made myself a list, and I'm still not sure I remember all the variations and stuff that she did, because I don't know. It's a little bit of a challenge when you watch someone else do things, and Rachel's so very creative, and it's wonderful, and I love the stuff that she does, but sometimes it gets a bit over my head, especially on days when I'm, in total chaos. So, okay. So she did, let's see, so these are going to be wraparound pockets that she did this time. And so let's take a piece of book page. She started with book page, and she also used some digitals. So let's see, where are my scissors? Where are my scissors? You can see all my scissors except the ones I want to use. So I'm going to go ahead. This particular book was never read. It is a, I wrote the year down. I wrote the year down and misplaced it. Well, there we go. 1854. No, this one was in the 1860s because it's not really rag paper. Oops, and I'm cutting very crooked. So let's take this one and put it off to the side. I think what I will do is get my letter opener and kind of try to, there we go. That's a more sure way for me to do things. Set that one to the side. This one I will go ahead and fold over. A piece of paper to glue on. I was so busy telling you guys what I was up to, I didn't even ask or say. I hope everyone's doing well today and has had a chance to do something creative. Excuse me, I'm going to get a sip of my coffee. Which, by the way, is decaf. Since I seem to be speaking very quickly today, I have lots to do. Lots to do in a very short time to do it in. So, and I, of course, as I tend to do, thought I could get stuff done, a lot more stuff done than's actually going to happen. So I had plans to do clean out of the office, a clean out of the garage, a reorganization of where I someday hope to put my piles of paragraphs creative space in our dining room. Well, I have decided I need to just focus on doing the office because otherwise things may not get done at all. So this is a fairly simple wraparound. Glue the edge, the margin edge down to make it a little bit stronger, and then just fold it in half. And then when this dries, I will use my hole punch and make the little thumb notch in here, but I don't want to do it yet because obviously it's still wet. Okay, so let's see. Okay, fold in half and pocket tuck. Oh, okay. So again, with this one, I will fold this edge down. And using my glue stick, you could use your art glitter glue. Although on this kind of paper, I found the art glitter glue leaves a line. So I'll use my glue stick to do this. Oh my gracious. Obviously, my brain is still unclean. What did I do with it? I'm sure you guys can see it. Where's my bone folder? I really wish my bone folder wasn't white. I'd love to have one that's like purple or, well, goodness me. I don't know what I did with it. I thought I just had it. Perhaps not. Okay. So we fold this one in half again, just like we did that one. But this time, I'm going to go ahead and fold this down so it becomes a tuck. And for this one, I will use the Tombow glue. And I have decided now, after, this being the 46th week of me doing the Rachel's Challenge, that I really should have made myself a book to put all these ideas in, because I'm going to forget that I did them. So I have a cover chosen, and I've got some pages laid out, just some cardstock that I came across when I was cleaning out the office. Gracious me, what did I do with that bone folder? There it is. Okay, bone folder has been unearthed. Okay, so there's two. Now I have one that's just a fold in half, but that doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I should have taken better notes. That silence that you're hearing is my brain not working. Because I did fold. Oh, I know. I think I know what she did. Yes. Go ahead and... Oops. Not to destroy the paper, please. Let's not do that. got really interesting. So what I'm going to do on this one is actually make this folded to the outside. That's not going to work for what I need to do for this one. Nope, I will. Oh, nope, I will fold to the inside. Okay. Alrighty, so fold it in half. And then can fold this so you have a tuck on both sides. And I will use the Tombow glue. Yeah, let's use the Tombow glue on this one too. This down, what I was really trying to do was preserve the aging on the edge of the paper there. So this one will be pretty easy to decorate. You can just do something really small or just leave it. Oh, I did not get enough glue. Goodness. Okay, let's see. Oh, the clock is ticking. What is that? 3. And then for the top tuck, let me see, what did she do? I'm going to fold this one over a bit more. Put some Tombow glue on there really quickly. Fold it in half again. And then I will do a really small fold here. And then you can use this one at the top of your page to tuck something into, which I don't do often enough, I think. I don't do a lot of top tucks, but if I have that in my idea book, maybe I will remember to do them. So in this case, this one would go up on the top of the page like that. And then you could tuck into it. You glue it here and here. Rachel also glues down the side. I don't know that I would necessarily do that, but so anyways, that's the top tuck idea. Okay, so let's see, what do we got? 4 there. Move the glue out of the way. Fold in half and fold corners. I think I already did that. Let's see. What do we have? Let's use something a little different. This one is a taller one, and this is 1950s paper. Actually, I think this is going to be strong enough, so let me just fold it in half. And then I can fold this corner in. Fold this corner in. Glue this down. Now on this one, since it's a little bit bigger paper, I think this one might be a good one to make into a tab. I mean, you could certainly do it just like this. And it's a nice deep wide pocket there, but it doesn't have to be. You know, you can leave it out a little bit and still, this would make a really nice tuck pocket on a page, and it'll give you a little bit more options. So let's see. Oh, I grabbed my, let's see, I don't remember which one of these Rachel used it. Used it. Oh my. And actually, I think this one just is my corner rounder and not my corner that I thought it was going to be. So, well, let me go ahead and round this. I'm going to have to look for that other punch because I don't know what I did with it. These little bits. And then what you would do is just glue in here and then wrap it around the page. Let me go ahead and do that just so I don't forget. Since mine doesn't have the little fancy corners that Rachel's had that made it look more like a tab. So you do that. And then you glue along the bottom edge there. And then you got a nice little tab on your page. Okay, so there's, let's see now. Let me move on to the window envelopes really quickly. Okay, only if I can find them. There we are. Okay, Rachel had some window envelopes on her, or near her desk. She was using them. So we have this one, and this one says thank you on the outside, so I kind of like that. Of course, you could always use the other side. So I'm going to fold this over. Let me see, do I think that's heavy enough? Let's see if I can fold this down just a little bit. Just to kind of reinforce the top. Okay. Grab the glue stick. And then we'd have this little pocket to put over your page like this. Oh, and that sticks out enough. It could actually be a tab too if you wanted it to be, but that'd be a nice little pocket. You could put something fun down there. Or Rachel also did, let's see, no, not with this window, that one a little bit though. Then probably what I would do around this is maybe do some washi tape or just a little something to cover up the cellophane or whatever those windows are made out of now. And she also used the back of the envelope. And so, see, this has all kinds of weird little edges, but I'm going to keep those weird little edges. I'm going to go ahead and fold it over. Let's see. And I'm going to fold the corners. Actually, I'm going to fold the corners this way. So it makes another kind of a little tuck, but that covers up a little bit of the weirdness. Yeah, that's not going to be strong enough. This one is going to be kind of a fat pocket because it's got lots of layers of paper right in this little corner. So if you're working on keeping your journals slim, not that mine ever are, oopsie, you can probably not use this particular kind of envelope. Just fold it over, glue it down, and then this one also can be, this one can also be a tab if you want to be, ooh, I didn't realize that I've got the thank yous upside down. So yeah, I'd put a strip of book page or something across there to dress it up a little bit and hide the upside downness of it. Okay, so there's a couple envelopes. Let's see, how many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. Okay, now she also did some really neat ones with like document style, document direction paper. So this is one of her digitals that I had printed, and you fold it in half. I've already folded the edges over and glued them down. And so, depending on the height of your book, you could use it as a side tuck like this, a side tab. Of course, in this book, I'll have to cut it down some. So let's see. Oh, what do I want to cut off? Well, I'm going to leave it for now. For this one. But then you would also, there we go, do them notches about halfway-ish. Well, yeah, if I cut it down, then I won't know. So I won't do them on this, but yeah, because see, do I want to cut them? I want to cut that. I want to cut this smaller. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to cut anything. You know how it is. I like what it is, so I'm going to leave it. I do a couple of tall journals that I can use that in. Let's see. Okay. And she also did a fun double page. So I'll do let me take this taller page of book, this taller book page here. Okay. And then she took digitals. Let's see, do I have any that are narrower than this? That is not narrower enough, but I will cut it down a little bit. So fold your book page over. Then you take your digital. This is one of my, I'm an avid photographer, so I have lots and lots of photographs of flowers. So I have made some digitals out of them. So this is one of my digitals. You know what? No, I'm not going to trim it. I'm going to fold it. I am. So let's see. How much do I want to fold down? Go ahead and fold this over. Is that straight-ish? No, not even close to straight-ish. I tell you, I am fold straight, cut straight, challenged. But if you've watched me for very long, you already know that. Rachel always used to say she has crooked eyes because she can't fold or cut straight either. So. Okay, this is going to, it's going to be too high. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half because I want to keep all of the digital. And then I'll wrap it around the book page and I will trim that edge off with my cutter so it's a little closer to straight-ish. And then you have a double pocket that you can wrap around the page. Oops, a little further. There we go. Okay, put that in the trash. And I love this. I love this idea of layering the digital over the book page because, you know, I love book page. So you do a thumb hole here, and then glue it here. I can't see here. And Rachel also glues down there. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead. Let's do this and let me see if that's dry enough to do the thumb hole. Oh. Yes, it was. Not quite centered, but that's okay. Centered-ish. There we go. I don't even know where that one went. Okay. So I do a little bit of glue down here. Along the bottom. And let me straighten this up. And let me do the glue along the inside of the book page there. Just make sure I'm getting this sort of straightish. Then you wrap it around and there you go. There's one side. This side, the same sort of thing. Do a little glue down here, glue down here, glue across the bottom. And there you go. So then that would wrap around the page like this. It's fun because then you've got a pocket here and a pocket here. And I guess really if you wanted to, you could make that a pocket, but I guess it'd be hard to get things in and out. So there's that, and I'm gonna do the thumb notches here so I don't forget that this was a pocket at the top too. So here we go. So that's 8 pockets. What else do we have? Okay, look at the list. Let's see. My brain has gone on a little hiatus. I don't remember what else she did. She did another one like this where she actually, oh, this one has a frame all the way around it, so I don't want to do that with this one. Where you actually fold it over. Make it a, oops, not that one. So it'd be like a nice side tuck on the page with the tab. So you would glue your tab down and then attach it to your page like this, and it would be a little tuck spot. You know, slide stuff in there. Obviously, I didn't cut that very straight, so let me trim it real quick. And then well, you know, as I always tell you, this is me attempting to do Rachel's collage, but go over to Roxy Creations on YouTube and see what she did, because she has lots of always excellent ideas. I'm going to glue this tab shut so I don't forget. And then I will do just a little thumb notch here to remind me that it's a that's a nice way to add a little color to a page without covering everything up. And you got on each side. Pretty fun. Okay, let me look at my list one more time. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I didn't take good enough notes. Oh, I know what she did. She did one with a glassine envelope. And I don't have any of my vellum envelopes to hand, but I did have some vellum that I ran across when I during my process of cleaning out. So this would be a fun pocket along the bottom. You could do the whole thing, or you could do let's see, let me do a short one and then I'll trim. Well, actually, I probably won't trim it. Let me do this. You fold this over so that would wrap like this on the page. You could have it sticking out, so it would be a nice little tab. And then on this side, I think what I will do is fold it over on itself. And then it will also be a pocket here, and then a little tuck spot on the other side. So let me, what kind of glue to use on vellum? Let's see what this does. I don't know what it's going to do because I haven't tried it yet. So let's see. Nope, don't do it that way. Okay. Yes. Do I want? Let me just do it along the bottom. I'm trying to decide if I want to make it a tuck from that direction too, but I don't. So we're just gonna make a decision. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Oh, goodness me. You can really tell this is the first video I've made this week, and I am just obviously not quite in the groove. But I getting back to cleaning. So you have this. So here's there's a pocket here. There's a pocket behind it, and then a tuck on this side. So let me do my thumb holes, which I should have done probably before I glued that. Oh, and that's going to pull the glue loose. So you could put a cute little, well, you could even do a vellum. You could do a vellum tag in here, so then you could see through it double onto the book page. See? Though I will tell you, the vellum is heavy. This vellum is heavy. This is a pretty good quality vellum that I have in my stash. So then we'll make this a tuck spot this way. Yeah. Whew, that was noisy. So there you go. And see. I really don't like the way that looks. So let me see. Will this work folding it the other direction? And cutting this through. There you go. So this would be a tuck spot on this side, and then here you would have the smaller pocket and the larger pocket. And you can still see the glue. Okay, don't think I would do the Tombow glue on the vellum. Of course, I will decorate it. And if you did it with an envelope, you would have the glue edges also. Let's see. And here's this one. What else did she do with her envelope? She did hers at an angle because they were obviously an envelope. So let me fold this. Let me trim it. So then we just have a simple pocket, tall pocket. Ooh, can't slide it on there. Here we go. Phew, third time is a charm. So you'd have a large pocket here, and you can cut this at an angle. And then you have a small pocket on the inside, which I think I definitely will cut at an angle. So I'll get my cutter back up here and let me do that so I don't forget what I was thinking. So in here, and let's see. There we go. It's kind of eyeball that. So there's a nice edge. Let's see. Do I want to do this one as well? Yes, I do. So let's do this a little bit. And then, of course, this is fun because it gives you a place to put stuff in your journals, and it doesn't have to cover up permanently anyway what's underneath it. So there you go. There's that side. And then the same concept on this side. There's a little tuck. And I would glue this, probably this one just at the bottom, or you can also have it stick out just a little bit, which you probably can't see because I'm sure I am out of range. You can round the edges and have that be a fun little tab. There we go. Word. Was not coming to me. Okay, so, all right, I've kept you here a full 15 minutes longer than I intended to. So let's look real quick at what I did manage to get accomplished. Did this little side tuck with the tab. We did this one with the vellum, which is a pocket and a little tuck on the other side. This one is a digital over a book page, so it's pocket on both sides. This one is envelope, window envelope, back of a window envelope, which would be a tuck on both sides. This one actually has the window on that side, so you could use this as the pocket, and then this is a tuck on the other side of the page. This is the top tuck. This is the, I feel like I'm just saying words now. They're not making sense. Let me do this. Okay. Like I said, please go see Rachel and watch what she did. So there you go. Here's another little pocket here. And here's a little slightly different pocket here. Put a corner on this side and then a regular flat pocket on that side. This one, oh, these should be dry now. Let's do the thumb, the little thumb notch, straight-ish here. Woof, and bits go flying. So just a regular little pocket on either side of your page. And then this is just a bigger pocket. The edges folded down. And a tab. I like the way that looks. I think that would be really fun with just a little bit of decoration down here. Really fun pocket. And this other vellum one, which was just a strip of vellum paper that I cut the edges on. I lost count of how many we got done, but I won't make you stay for the count. I am going to put the lids on my glue so I don't forget. And I will say, excuse my arms there, and thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you'll join me again in the future. If you liked this video, and I hope you did, please give me a thumbs up, make a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I will say bye-bye for now.